think I wanted to talk about the balloons on Mars.
Heck yeah. Right? In fact, we even had a question in the chat. Somebody said, what about dirigibles on Mars or Venus? I think we should bring up other planets.
The carbon dioxide atmosphere is heavier than oxygen, the oxygen atmosphere. So you could actually use oxygen, breathable air, as your lifting gas.
Wow. Nice.
But if you use hydrogen, it's even better. On Mars, the atmosphere is carbon dioxide. It's about 1% the pressure of Earth, but as for density, carbon dioxide is heavier, but it's also colder. So the balloon doesn't have to be, it still has to be quite a bit larger, but visually looking at it, like a normal weather balloon that would float on Earth would also float on Mars.
Really? Okay.
Interesting.
All right, that is fascinating. I could have a private sky island on Mars, is what you're saying.
That'd be a big ship.
Heck yeah. Yes, it will be, Cody. It's going to be amazing. Now, what if I go on Venus?
It would be very nice because you pick the right altitude, you have pressure and temperature you have same as here on the surface of the Earth.
Nice. Nice. Now, how much engineering am I going to have to do to deal with the whole sulfuric acid thing?
Most of the sulfuric acid condenses down to lower elevations.
So we could... I know I'm jumping ahead here, but using dirigibles, could we then just colonize Venus? Not the surface, but the upper atmosphere?
I don't see why not, other than it's just a really deep gravity well, and gravity wells are for suckers.
Quote of the night: gravity wells are for suckers. Okay.
I was going to say, sulfuric acid, its boiling point is about 300 Celsius. And so if you're up at an altitude where it's room temperature, the sulfuric acid is already going to be condensed out.
Nice. So we can fly above the sulfuric acid clouds and just hang out on Venus.
I imagine it'd be just like being on the ocean. If you're going to colonize Venus, you might as well colonize the Pacific Ocean.
Nice. Like I said, that's kind of my whole idea of my sky island, right? I just take a spot of the Pacific, call it Conradia, and I just float above,
get in
reigning from on high as king and emperor.
Like the South Pole gyre and just float around and around Antarctica.
Oh, yeah. By the way, one small thing. Mike, you talked earlier about hot air balloons not being pilotable, but there is a place in New Mexico, I think it's actually Albuquerque, that is incredibly popular for hot air balloon festivals because you can steer by adjusting your altitude. They have winds going around in such a way that you can essentially choose which wind stream you're using, and people have taken off, flown around the valley, and landed back in the same spot in a hot air balloon just by affecting height.
That kind of happened with my...
It's kind of cool.
Balloon that I sent off a couple of years ago. Like, it went up, and we were tracking it with the GPS. It went up over Colorado, and then came back as it went up to the higher altitudes, and then landed in Nevada. So we launched at Utah, it floated over to Colorado, and as it went up, it caught some high-altitude winds that brought it back over to Nevada.
Cody, I just want to say, you are living the life that I want. Just throwing that out there.